Hey, you guys. Hi there, it's Sonia Morgan.
Hello, everyone. It's Jen Shaw from The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Hey, guys, it's Emily from The Real Housewives of Orange County.
It's the Marge. I'm dialing in.
Hey, everybody. Ebony K. Williams here, newbie.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, guys. It's Brandy Redmond from Dallas.
What's up? It's Heather Gay from The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
25,000 in case you didn't recognize me.
Hi, guys.
Mention it all. Mention it all.
Goodbye, Kyle.
Who's calling who a fraud? Love you, baby. Bye.
Hello, Beverly Troop. Welcome back. I'm the real Andy of Beverly Hills. And guys, I have a surprise today for you. We are going to be doing an amazing interview that a lot of you have been asking me and DM me and send me a bunch of questions. And it's finally here, okay? So I want to introduce you today to the one and only, for all of you who has been watching The Real Housewife Ultimate Girls Trip on Peacock. As you know him, welcome Michael, the concierge, and his wife, Kate. How are you guys?
Hey.
Wicked, thanks.
How's everything right now in Turkey, Kate? Because I cannot believe that you live over there. Like, it looks beautiful, honestly.
Yeah, it's beautiful right now. The weather's gorgeous. This is sort of my favorite time of year. You know, it's a little bit cooler, but it's totally bearable. And the water is very, very lovely to go swimming in. And it's nice. It's really lovely. And it always reminds me of Christmas, which is very fun.
Beautiful. How long have you been living there?
So I was born in Australia, but I moved to Turks and Caicos when I was about 2 or 3 months old. So I've been here my whole life.
Wow, so you're like almost native from there.
Yeah, I'm an island boy.
And you, Kate, are you from there too, or where are you from?
I'm originally British, but yeah, we've both been here for most of our lives, went to school here. This is home.
This is your home. Amazing. Like, I have been seeing so much videos and pictures, and I'm just dying to go over there because honestly it looks beautiful. Like everything, every single day, I guess it's like a dream living over there.
It is pretty special. Yeah.
It's nice. So let me ask you something. Like, how did you two guys meet? Like, how's your story, like your love story? Because people are dying to know, like I know that you probably already know this, but once you enter this reality TV world, like everyone basically thinks that they know your whole story in like a second, you know, and they try to go and investigate and like, you know, who's your mom, your dog, your teachers, your like everything.
Yeah, it's been pretty weird actually, that whole aspect of it.
Yeah, it sort of took us by surprise. I posted on my Instagram as soon as it all sort of snowballed, because my friends were tagging me in all these blogs and posts, and it was like, who's Michael Birchall? Where's he from? And there was all this crazy information that was coming out.
Yeah.
And like most of it was like, I mean, it wasn't quite accurate. It was almost there, but it just like, it wasn't quite there. So one of the websites that people showed me was saying that Kate and we met in 2009. And I guess it's because that's the information that they got off my Instagram, because all of that's public. But we'd actually met in 1999. And
it's quite a cute story.
Yeah, Kate could tell the story. She's a better storyteller.
Tell us the story. I want to know.
Okay, so I was going to school here. I was like 12. And sorry, we have a chicken that's trying to get into our house. Sorry, anyway. So I was in school, and Michael joined my class, but late in the year. So he wasn't like there at the beginning of the term. And basically in our school, when the headmistress comes in, you stand up from your chair and you say good morning. So knock on the door, headmistress comes in, class stands up and it says good morning. And in walks this boy. He's talking French to the headmistress. He's got these curtains, you know, a la Leonardo DiCaprio of the time. And it was like one of those movies where everything goes slow motion, and he was like flicking his curtains to the side, chatting French, and I was like,
Do you think it was like love at first sight?
And that was it. And that when I knew. And
Have
we
you
dated
like
for,
been
a week.
together already?
No, not all that time. I think we managed like a week in middle school, and then really serious stuff like holding hands. And,
Gotta get this chicken. Hold on.
and then we didn't date again until we were like 16. Michael's chasing a chicken around the room.
I love it. I love it. I can hear the chicken.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, it's under the table. I don't get it. I'm sorry.
We have pet chickens.
Don't worry.
And it thinks it's a dog, so it keeps on like coming over into our house and trying to like. It's called Heidi Plume. If I catch it, I'll let you guys see.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we have known each other for a very, very long time, and we have dated on and off for quite a while.
Yeah. So after I spent a couple years in France, and then I moved back down to Turks, and that's when I met Kate. And then I went to boarding school for 5 years, and Kate stayed in school here in the Turks and Caicos, and we would sort of be
like to hook up.
Yeah, like summertime sweethearts and stuff like
hookups.
that. Like every time, like I would travel back, and we would stay in touch. Yeah, and then we sort of got back together officially when we were like 22 or 23.
22, I think. We both ended up back here and like looking for work, and we reconnected, and
started a family, and
now we have 3 kids.
God. How long have you been married?
Like 30 years.
Oh my God.
Forever.
We got married in 2016.
Yeah, so
we
5 years.
I have to tell you, like, both of you have amazing genes, because honestly, you don't look like I didn't even knew that you were like over 30, to be honest. Like,
That's so nice.
Both of you look so young. Like, it's incredible. Maybe it's like Caribbean lifestyle. I have no idea, but you look so great.
Sunshine and rum punch.
That's great. I love it. Like you have such a beautiful like love story, honestly, and it has like so long. That was one of the things I think when I was talking to you, Kate. Like, I was one of the things when I did my video. It's like you can see that you kind of like have this huge story that is strong enough to really like trust each other and love each other. We will get into it a little bit later, but you know that everyone is having an opinion about everything.
Yeah.
So I was like, why is everyone's like doing this? Like you don't even know like their relationship for real. So I love it. I'm looking at you right now, and I think like you can even feel the love from here, honestly, from both of you. Okay, so let me ask you something. So I know I think the house that was shown on the show, it's rented or something like that by Mauricio, right? Or
there's an airplane going over. What'd you say?
The villa, the house that we saw on the show, is that it was rented by Mauricio, or does he own it, or like how did you become involved with the show?
Okay, so with Triton Villa, which is a spectacular villa, my mom is the head chef over there.
Okay.
And she manages it.
As well. And I do a lot of production work here in Turks and Caicos. So I've worked with Netflix, I've worked with Sports Illustrated and Victoria's Secret. I've shot with like Mario Testino and Kate Moss and Kate Upton. Like they've all been here, and I've worked with them. So the story, how I got involved with and I worked with the Housewives when they were down in 2017.
Okay.
I was an assistant on that as well. So when Bravo contacted Triton, sorry, my wife's like chasing a chicken. It's ridiculous. Right. So Bravo contacted Triton, and they were going to do a recce, like a location scout of the villa. And my mom called me up, and she said, Bravo are coming down. You've done a lot of work in production. Will you come and just sort of assist and get everyone orientated? And I was like, yeah, sure. That sounds good. So when the execs came to look at the location, I said, like, I worked with the villa. I was like, yeah, like, I can sort you guys out with anything that you need, sort of thing, which I don't. Like, I'm not really like, I'm not actually like a full-time worker for Triton Villa. So they started asking me like all these really obvious questions. They were like, oh, so how many bedrooms is in the villa? And I was like, oh, enough. We totally got enough. Like whatever you need, we've got it. Like just like making stuff up.
Yeah.
And like they started like asking like, oh, can we talk to this guy over here? Like, what's his name? And I didn't know anyone's name. And I was like, that's Tim. And he would come over and be like, I'm Andre. And they're like, why do you call him Tim? And I was like, we got a thing going on. So it was ridiculous. It was the most like if the execs didn't like know, I don't know, but like they thought it was hilarious and they were like, do you want to be on the show? And I was like, yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I'd love to do that. This is the chicken that's causing all the trouble. This is Heidi Klum.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna go put her outside.
Yeah, put her out. Sorry about that.
No, don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So they asked if I could be a part of the show, and I was, I thought it would be a lot of fun. And having been a production assistant with them the last time they were down here, I was familiar with some of the faces, and I was familiar with the show. And it was exciting. Like it was my first time, doing something like that on camera. I was crazy nervous. I was so nervous about it. But yeah, I'm really glad I was a part of it. It was wonderful.
Did you like it took you by surprise that you end up being so involved in the show as you end up being, or do you think that you were gonna be just like doing little things behind the camera and you end up being like in front of the camera all the time?
So, Michael likes being.
I like the camera. Like I like being in front of the camera, and like often like on production, like because I've been on a lot of production, and I usually get in trouble because I'm usually like hanging out with like, I don't know, just everyone on camera, and they're like, you're meant to be like, yeah, you're not in the shot, like get out. So when they were like, do you want to be on the show? I was like, yeah, that absolutely, like 100%. That
Make
would be
it happen. Yeah.
And it was so cool. Like honestly, the everyone that worked on that show and seen some of the clips, everyone from like the production on set and everyone that was editing, like it amazing. Like everyone did such a really good job. And I'm still in touch with a lot of the guys, and they're super cool. It's a really good team, and they deliver a really awesome product. So I'm just kind of excited to be part of this little Bravo universe that exists.
Yeah, universe. Let me ask you. Everyone is dying to know, what was your first impression of the ladies, like when they all arrived there?
So I had met Ramona and Luann, and I don't think they remember, because I think back then they were drinking way more than they are now. But I had met them before, and I can tell you my very first reaction because I was their chauffeur, and I wasn't on the show, but I was driving them around. And I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is so like intense and so crazy. And it kind of took me by surprise. When they came to Triton, I knew what to expect. And I sort of knew like what everything was, what was going to happen. And I sort of thought to myself, like, my role in this is to just be like a positive energy and just like represent Turks and Caicos, represent Triton. And just, if things are kind of like flaring up and stuff like that, just kind of be like a neutral energy that sort of makes sure that everyone is having a good time. Like, that's all I really wanted to do. Like, that's how I felt I should act like going into the production. So I knew it was going to be wild. I knew there was going to be all kinds of like, big characters and big emotions involved in shooting the show. But I felt like my role was really just to be there to just kind of make everyone happy. I know it sounds weird, but that was it. Just to make everyone happy and make sure they had a good time.
Did you, well, I guess you do, but did you meet the girls, Kate?
Did you meet the girls?
Am I allowed to say yes?
Well, we're still under like NDAs at the moment. So there's a lot of stuff we can't discuss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on then. Don't worry. I told you, I know how this works sometimes. So, who you think was the nicest one?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a tough question. I think, Luann. Can I talk about Luann? Luann is cool. Like, Luann's a really cool woman. I think she's like, she has a really big character. She's very like strong. I like the fact that she, you know, I like that she doesn't drink after like some of the issues that she had previously. Like that shows like a really good development as a person and as a character. And I have a ton of respect for her for that. I think like both Melissa and
I like Kyle.
yeah, like everyone likes Kyle a lot, and she didn't. Yeah, she's nice. Like we didn't really interact too much. I think she's kind of got like, you know, her head in a certain level in a certain place. So like we, you know.
You mean she didn't flash you?
She didn't flash me. She like, Kyle, like, didn't flash me. What's going on? You know. Like Ramona is hilarious. Like it's so much fun working with Ramona because she's just like this crazy like duality between being like totally intense and like kind of really like bizarrely endearing. And you know, you're just trying to like balance like this character. I thought like Cynthia was really lovely. Like working with Cynthia, she was really, really nice, and she was really kind to the staff. She was really nice to everyone in Triton Villa. Like she was just really cool with people. Kenya just had a baby. So I know that she was going through like an emotional like roller coaster being away from like her it was a daughter, right? Did she have a daughter? Yeah. So that was something that was really important to her. And that was something that we spoke about. We haven't actually seen any of the episodes just yet. We're having a big watch party tonight. So I'm not entirely sure like what's out there, but like these were some of the conversations that we had. So Kenya was really lovely. Melissa like loves to party. Like I really love that. I love that she like brings such a cool energy. That whole TikTok vibe like was so fresh and like really awesome. And then like, you know, Teresa kept on telling me, she was like, you're a really good sport. Like she was like kind of like everything that was going on. She's like, it's okay. So everyone was really supportive. Like everyone was really kind of cool and lovely. And I had a great time working with them.
I want to know more a little bit about, because this is also a number one question like everywhere. People wants to know how Ramona actually behaved. You know that she has she has I forgot the word, like a reputation, you know, for like with the staff, you know, there are many stories out there. So people want to know, how was your perception of Ramona? How did she actually behave? What do you think?
I don't, it's so difficult to quantify. Like, it's like, you want me to like put Ramona into some sort of like bubble is too difficult. Like she's too big of a character. She has like, you know, there's probably a lot of like moments, and this is what I've found out being a part of the show, is like moments kind of get they blow up in like spaces and things like kind of become memes, and people repeat things and stuff like that to the point where it's cartoonish. And I think for a lot of viewers, especially like hardcore, you know, Bravo lovers, a lot of that, those ideas like come from those spaces. For me, undoubtedly, like Ramona is like really, really intense. She's super intense, but she is endearing. She's very endearing, and she has. Sorry for a second. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm losing you for a second, but I think you're back.
All good.
Wait. Let me just. Yeah. Okay, I got you back. Yeah. I'm sorry. So, what were
you know what it is? Like, I think she's on it, and like this is what's really crazy, is because she says things, and you're like, like, don't say that, but there's like an element of like truth to it, and that's why it's really weird. So I don't know. I don't know if other viewers kind of feel the same way, but like at the end of the day, like I said, like my role in the house was just to help everyone and make everyone feel good. And I extended that, you know, to all the girls, and I extended it particularly to Ramona as well.
That's perfect. I mean, yeah. I mean, the thing with Ramona is, you know, either people love her or people hate her, and she's kind of like everywhere.
She's the
Yeah,
mom. Yeah.
yeah.
How do you
But
feel
yeah,
about
I mean, look, the thing with Ramona, it's like, I mean, she's on OG. We have been seeing her act for like 13 years already, so we know like how she is. But I think the question, like the main question that people have, it was because, we have seen her treat the staff certain ways before. Like even on this show, actually Luann ended up saying it at some point, like, oh, Ramona has this reputation, so people are like, okay, is this like a real thing? Like does she really treat people that way, or is just for the cameras, or it's just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think all the women are genuine in their behavior. Like it's all genuine, and like, nothing for us was scripted. We had, production would say, oh, you're gonna go for like a boat ride, or you're gonna go for dinner at this time, or something like that. But nothing was like, okay, Ramona, you're gonna do this, or like even with the whole shot glass thing, like no one was like, Michael, do this. It was just everything was genuine. The whole production is pretty genuine, and when you're with those people, I think that their voices are very genuine. It's crazy, it's bizarre, but it's true. It's really like how it is.
I mean, these girls are honestly like reality TV gold, and they are that way for a reason, so they know how to like act certain way. I love that. Okay, so let's get into this whole Luann situation, okay? Because that's what like everyone wants to know. So you already told me your first impression of Luann, okay? And I mean, you met her before, so you know how she is. But this time she came so hard. Like, did you ever realize, like, okay, this girl is actually hitting on me? Like, this girl might want something else from me.
I think the most surprising moment was that first morning where she flashed me. I really wasn't expecting that. Like, that was because I was nervous. Like, I was really nervous to be on the show, and I was like, just be cool. Everything's gonna be fine. Like, and then I'm like, coffee, and she's like, titties, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, it was so much so early.
So as a professional, you can't be like, oh my God.
It just, I don't know. I mean, it was wild. It was wild. But I don't know, like, I think,
speechless.
Okay. I think the dynamic that Luann and I had was like quite friendly, like more than like relationshipy. Like, I think we were just having like we were having fun, and like she was having fun, and she's a really cool woman. She's like really, she's hot. Like, she's a hot woman. Yeah, she's a hot woman. Like, Luann's like hot. Like, that's cool.
I feel like she likes to flirt, of course. She likes to that's her personality. It's just like, honestly, we have been seeing Luann for a very long time on the show too, and we know that she likes to flirt. But honestly, like, I think everyone was so shocked because on this show, she literally took it like a little bit far that she usually does.
What do you think she did that was too much?
I mean, look, of course, the flashing was like one thing that everyone was like, oh, like,
I'm like, I'm a DJ in the Caribbean. All right.
Well, and you're probably used to like all this kind of like craziness all the time. No, I mean, I think there was just such a vibe, not from you, but from her, that she was coming like so strong. Or I don't know, maybe it's the show. Of course, we only see like 45 minutes, of each day. So, and you spend like the whole day, with these ladies. So they edit to make it seem certain way, but you get the feeling with what we're seeing that she is just like trying and trying, and she talks to you, and she like hugs you, and she like flashes you, and she like, and people start being like, oh my God, like what is going on over here? And I think the main part was like, you literally told her that you were married since day one, since you arrived, you know, like they were like, oh, you're married. And you were like, yes, I'm married, you know, and then seeing her like still going and going and going.
Still married.
Well, yeah. Let me ask you, everyone, and now for you, Kate, because this is also like a number one question for you. How honest was he with you about everything that was going on?
So Michael was totally open with me. When he was filming, he's like, when he was filming, we talked about it, you know, like, I think before filming started, he was like, you know, things are probably going to get a little wild. And like, where are we drawing the line here? I think, you know, but like,
and I would tease her,
and he would tease me a lot. You know, he'd be like, I saw this anyway, but we talked about it when it happened. So it wasn't like it was a surprise when it aired. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I think like in my mind, because from our point of view, like we're quite like our relationship is quite personal. We're not very like an overt couple, at least I'm not. I thought about it from the point of view of just kind of the reaction within the Turks and Caicos, because it's a very small island and people love gossip here. And in my mind, I was like, okay, well, as long as we're both really open about it, like, I just don't want, you know, so-and-so down the road saying blah, 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 blah about Michael and Kate. It did not even cross my mind that like the rest of the world would be remotely interested. And so when it aired, and then like the very next day, I'd like become a meme, like overnight. I was like, okay.
There was one morning
I did not see that
first
coming.
morning she was so mad at me. Like that first morning was like, there was genuine, like she was like, I was like, are you okay? Like,
I was like, I'm going to drop the kids.
I'm going to drop the kids at school. We'll talk about this later, because it just hit us so hard. Like just the impact of it, like really hit us so hard.
But I think it was weird because for me there was like women, like hundreds of women were trying to add me on Instagram, and I have a private account because I have all of our family stuff on there, and people were like writing me messages like, I'm so worried about you, and have you seen what your husband's been doing? And I was like, what? How did you even find me? Like it was it was a little bizarre.
I think that comes from a place of like women wanting to look after women.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. Like it comes from a place where like people like, you know, want
a lot of like 90% of the comments that I read were like, where's this guy's wife? Somebody needs to tell her what her husband's up to. As if I didn't know. Yeah. And that's kind of nice.
But I was open about it. Like, you know, from the jump, like from the moment that I knew I was going to be on the show, we spoke about it. Yeah. And I said, it's going to be like,
but it's TV,
you know, like,
you know,
I think, you know, and like I was saying, it's important. I mean, it's important that you actually have like all this communication, because I mean, like I told you, like this Bravo universe is wild, you know, like and they will go and try to find, like they will speak to your child's teachers, or like they will find like anyone out there to try to get any kind of information. But the good thing and that I was seeing, and I already told you guys, is like I never saw, to me it didn't seem like Michael was trying to do something with this girl. It always looked like this girl is coming for this guy who is married, you know. So I think that's what everyone was so worried about Kate, because it's like, oh my God, like protect your man, you know, like
protect your man.
Yeah. I don't know.
Kate,
we're gonna get Team Michael's wife.
Yeah, I did see a hashtag Team Michael's wife, which I quite liked.
Yeah.
That was cool.
And I mean, I'm getting a lot of flack. Like last night, like I had to like block like people because I'm just like, even just on pictures of like me and like the kids and stuff like that, people are like, I think what you did to your wife on national television. I'm like, bro, it's not your place, man. Like we're sorting this out. Like, and whatever issues we have, like, and we have issues just like every relationship does, like we work through and we talk about, and that's really important, you know?
That's amazing. And I told you that, Kate, that's the part that I was like, if you are really being honest about what is happening, you know, in your relationship, if you talk it out from the beginning, then it shouldn't like really be a problem, you know, because you already know like what is happening. It's not going to take you by surprise, you know?
No,
like you already...
and either way, he's just going to get the chicken again. Either way, you know, if it had taken me by surprise, if I didn't know what was coming, like, we're very solid, you know, like I love this man. So you would communicate and you would sort it out. You know? I think also like a million people were like, divorce this man instantly.
Yeah. And I think that's not like for us, like like so much of our attention like goes into just being good parents, like prioritizing like those types of things, like having kids really sort of like sets your focal points in a certain direction.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, that's important to us. So like while we're getting tons of like love and tons of hate and there's like all this like storm and media attention, you know, we have this really like grounded family relationship that we're really trying our best to just be really good parents.
Yeah.
You know, and we kind of fuck it up sometimes. But we're trying, man. We're trying to do it. So we got a stupid chicken.
No. She really wants to be on the
camera.
She wants to be. She's the new star of Bravo. Heidi Klum, watch out. Hashtag Heidi.
We need to create a Twitter account for her. Let me ask you, Kate, were you like shocked by anything at some point? Like there was like any moment that you were like, from what we have been seeing, like you really felt like a little bit of jealousy, or did you like were shocked, you know, like?
So I actually watched that episode with the shot taking because some woman on Instagram sent me a link, was like, you need to see it before you can really, you know, say that you're okay with it. And I watched it, and I got to say that the thing that I was most shocked by, genuinely, was the lack of anything really substantial to be shocked by. Like, you know, it was fun, slightly cheeky, raucous TV entertainment, and like
I think like people forget.
It didn't make me jealous. I'm not, you know,
I thought it was awesome. I thought it was like
fun.
And this is the thing, like even the production, you know, were asking me, and I was like, you know, I felt comfortable. Like I told my wife about it. She felt comfortable. I think Luann felt comfortable. Like everyone that was important
fun.
in what was going on, like was pretty cool with it. And I think it's cool, man. Like
people don't understand that when you work on the you know, hospitality business or customer service, you know, like the number one thing is like you have to make everyone happy. The client is always right, you know. And like I told you, like you have to always look available but never actually be available, you know. And that actually like
you get it.
Yeah. I mean, look, I have worked on hospitality for years, so it's like it is what it is, you know. Like you know when,
and I think like
where is the line? You know?
Recognize that just as much as Michael did. Like, you know, I know everybody's having a go at her for like
no.
flirting with a
Luann
married
loves
man.
me genuinely.
Don't
start talking smack about Luann. Luann genuinely loves me. She does. Luann.
No.
Let me ask you, did you
think she recognizes that it was all for fun and games and TV entertainment as well, you know?
Yeah. Do you regret anything from the show? Like
I haven't seen it yet. Like I said, like
we're actually gonna sit down
and
watch
a watch party tonight
with our friends tonight. Yeah.
So we're gonna watch it tonight. It's it's hard to tell right now. I think so
Mhm.
far, like I feel great about it. You know,
Maybe you'll change your mind.
maybe I'll change my mind.
I think you were really funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Will you do it again?
Would I do it again?
Yeah.
I would.
Started.
I would love to. I would love. I'm honestly, I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. I'm loving just like, I'm loving being like, just invited into this space, and it's so much fun. It's such a cool space, man. I'm having a really good time.
You need to talk to Bravo. Maybe you can do like a below deck, but like in the villa when you bring people and you entertain them all the time. Yeah.
Maybe. Yes, that's a great idea.
Right. Do you, Kate, do you have any message for Luann?
Oh, for Luann. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh God, I wouldn't even know. I don't know. Hi. Like she
We
seems
love you,
lovely.
Luann.
You seem like a lovely person. I would really like to try her new Fose Rosé.
Fose Rosé.
Yeah.
And that's the shots that we were doing. That was another thing.
Oh yeah,
Everyone's like,
she wasn't
oh,
drinking.
I thought Luann wasn't drinking. So those shots were the Fose Rosé.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something like really catty to say, but I'm not really a catty person.
I mean, if you don't feel it, you don't have to. You can be like, hey girl, come back. I got you.
Yeah, come back to Turks. Come to Turks, Luann.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think that was it. Like I told you, this was just like to have fun, like people, I honestly wanted people to see that you guys have such a strong base on your marriage, and that you actually look really, really good. And
we look really good.
well, and you look very good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
I think a lot of a lot of people seem to be very, very worried, and I guess the message would just be, don't worry, we're good.
Perfect. All right. Anything else that you can add that you want to add?
Bravo, give me a call.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah. I'll be on my best behavior, and we'll do something fun.
I don't know. I think you guys might have a future. I don't know why.
We're gonna start our own reality show.
So I was invited to Cameo. You know Cameo, the app?
Yeah.
So I was invited to Cameo. I got a couple cameos, which is really fun. So can I plug Cameo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Just
plug your Cameo.
anyone that wants like a personalized message or something silly, or ask me something that I haven't said on this interview because I still have some secrets that I keep. Hit me up on Cameo, and we'll do something cool.
Perfect. Where people can find you on like social media?
Oh yeah, Once I Was a DJ is my Instagram handle.
And mine is, I have a public account now, so I made Daddy is a DJ. So just tell people to stop trying to add me on my private account.
Yeah, that's perfect. You need to like have 2 Instagrams. That's like very important,
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for doing this. I really appreciate you guys. That's it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, much love,
This
man.
was fun. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me just finish here and broadcast.